We're back with some more Matchplay commentary for y'all. I'm joined by the bald gnome with the dome, the highwayman himself. Huh?
Good. I'm just laughing.
TJ. He's here.
Hello. It's me. I am here.
But we've got some matches from Dean's Dugout for you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. For those of you who don't know by now, Dean's is the local card shop that we go to every Sunday for Digimon. We start at 12:30 p.m. Located in Naperville, Illinois. Great place to be. Great shop. And if you want to play some Digi, come check us out. Today's matchup features the man himself, TJ, on the left, playing Pyramidi, going up against Rio, one of our very own, who is playing Skadimon. So we've got a little Hyper Coliseum duel over here. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. Let us know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Check out our socials, which will also be linked in the video description, as well as instructions on how to become a member. So if you're interested in doing that and supporting the channel, please feel free to check that out. And lastly, hit that like and subscribe button if you're enjoying the content. Without further ado, let's hop right into the round over here.
So, Pyramidi is a deck that I think is incredibly fun. However, the minute you run into a wall, let's say, I don't know, Tyrant, you know, no particular reason. It's not like I played it 2 out of 3 of the rounds today. You know, when you run into a wall such as Tyrant, that's just immune to Digimon effects, and then trashes your security and just trashes your options that could get rid of them.
Dude, Tyrant just trashes your life, bro.
Yeah, it does. It absolutely does. So I start off, I go into an EX-08 Landramon. I'm able to drop a close off of that. I play a training to pass on over. Rio just gets some search going early. Hits a little penguin in the back. So this matchup's honestly really tough for Skadi because they are forced to trash sources on Evo and stuff.
Yeah.
So he strips my Sunariza and my Tumble, which gives me a memory and pops a play cost 4 or less. So I'm able to pop the Beluco. Swings a check. Big guy living. Does give me sec -1. And then goes Chris Paildra is able to unsuspend.
Okay.
So
yeah, I'm not super familiar with both of these decks, so I'll probably have you drive.
I mean, Scotty's just Iceclad. It's pretty much
Sure.
it's just a little bit of an add-on to Hexablow, just the ability to kind of play some stuff out.
You're
so
debating
I'll go ahead,
Gotsu versus
Yeah, debating sources. So I go ahead, I Evo into the Progano, and then I tap the EX-08 close, which basically says when one of my Digimon digivolves into a card with the Rocker Mineral trait, I can suspend this tamer to add 2 cards, or 2 such cards to the sources of my Digimon. I end up just putting the play cost 4 or less and the Tumble in there as well. Just in case for some other things. And I'm just debating what I want to do. I know I'm probably going to get source stripped.
Yeah.
I'm just sort of mathing things out.
Going to Pyramidi here for 4.
Pyramidi effect will let me on Evo. I can strip up to or I can trash 3 sources to basically unsuspend and get sec +1. It doesn't really matter. There's not really a reason to do it. I just did it just to digivolve them once. And then end of turn, I can place 3 sources from my trash at the bottom of my dissolution cards. Yeah, so I place 2 Digivolve sources, and I place I place blocker, Digivolve, and memory gain in my sources here.
Gotcha. Is this got that? Oh, okay. That new keyword fragment's also pretty interesting, right?
Yeah, so when I would be deleted, I can trash the number of cards that are designated by fragment, so it's 3 in the case of Pyramidi and Progano, to keep myself from being deleted. Evo's into Polar Bear. It does strip the bottom 2 sources. Or I think it strips any 2 sources. So he strips the Tumble and the Gotsu, which just gives me memory, and then I lose blocker.
So it looks like we are playing the Pyramidi option for 2, right?
Yeah. I strip a source. I should not be able to do this close play here. I believe I catch myself in a moment. Because I realize that that's not the promo close. The promo close is the one where when you trash a source, you can do something. That close is only when I digivolve. Which I catch it now. So I took the sources back out. The Zophyr still goes through, so I'm still plus 3k. And I still have collision, piercing, and blocker, but the Friggy obviously has Iceclad, so I kind of screwed myself over. Because I can't actually swing over it at all. So A big goof on my part. I should have just swung.
You drop a
Not that it really mattered.
training, and it looks like it's a promo Landra versus a Gotsu.
Yeah, it was an EX-07 go-to. And then end of turn, I'm able to put 3 more sources from trash in there. So I put the Pagano back in there along with the Tumble and I believe the Sunariza.
Sure.
Or no, I think I put the Gotu back for blocker.
Okay. So Goma comes out. We strip the Gotu
Yeah.
source, which gives blocker, I believe, like you said.
Yeah. So it strips that. Cannot be redirected now. I do move the Pyramidi stack over eventually at some point. I don't remember when, but I realized it a little bit late. He goes Frigi. It does strip the bottom 2. So I Digivolve and then gain a memory.
Yeah.
And so people can kind of see the stress here because Pyramidi just keeps on adding sources at the end of turn.
Right. So as soon as you go into Pyramidi, it's almost just like rip.
Yeah, I can kind of just sit here. And
Yeah.
he has to strip sources on Evo, so I can just keep on de-digivolving. I can keep on gaining memory. I can keep on popping play cost 4 or less. Like I'm kind of just chilling. I do go into the EX-08 Golemon, which lets me de-digivolve 1 on Evo. I love this card. That card's goated. Blocker and heritable, and just a generic just de-digivolve.
Yeah.
On Evo is just so good.
De-Digivolve is just a strong mechanic in general. Really strong mechanic, especially nowadays with a bunch of aces running around and like super powerful top ends that have so many different effects, but then like nothing has de-Digivolve. Well, that's a lie. There are effects that give you like immunity to that for like a turn.
Right.
But it's still a really good mechanic to get rid of stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. So this point I'm just kind of debating what I want to do, just kind of looking through. I go into Pagano. I have already. I was able to use the EX-08 close to tuck in 2 more sources, which were another Tumble and a Sunariza.
Yeah.
I swing Pagano. It has collision, so he's gonna block with the Penguin. I do hit a Hexablock, which is kind of good for me. I'm able to go ahead and fragment here. So I strip the 2 Tumble and the Sunariza. I'm able to pop the other rookie and gain 2 memory.
Jesus.
And that's just kind of, it's just tough.
Oh no, second Pyramidi.
Yeah, Evil Pyramidi, and then I'm able to go ahead and place more sources. So I go ahead and just place the Tumbles back with the Sunariza. And then end of turn, I go ahead and place up 2 from my other Pyramidi stack.
Yeah.
Or no, sorry, no, I don't place them on Evo, but end of turn. So I just Evo into it, and then end of turn, I just place all of the sources that I want in the places I need them. So at this point, I'm kind of just cooking. I go ahead and Zophyr just to give myself the extra DP. Strip a Tumble, which lets me gain a memory. So I believe that stack is now like...
Be like 15k?
Yeah, it should be 15. So I swing 15.
Go ahead and strip 3 sources to go ahead and restand.
And gain sec +1. So it's 2 checks at 15.
Good thing you did that DP buff. Ooh.
I swing this one. I opt to go. Wait, no, wait. I'm gonna go ahead. I strip 3 again. So
you can keep restanding.
Yeah, it's now once per turn, and I can keep doing it. I can keep on unsuspending and gaining security tech +1.
That's wild.
So that's why if you have 6 sources in a Pyramidimon,
you just have
OTK. Yeah.
Interesting.
And then I just swing for game with that Pyramid.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's game 1. It's a very hard matchup for Scotty. Scotty can do a lot of cool things, but I do think it plays the game a little bit too slow, which even Rio was saying. We were talking about it later.
Dude, all the source strip stuff, as much as like I love source strip, I'll always love source strip, but like even the new Tommy deck, right? Like it's fun, it did some neat things, but like it just played the game too fair compared to everybody else.
Yeah.
Like there's no good way to cheat out tamers. Like you source stripped, but you know, it always was like, okay, well, like source strip here, but like most cards or most stacks still have a source despite what you do. You kind of have to string along like 2 straight source strip plays to get rid of all the sources, which is tough. And yeah, I don't know. It just felt like they definitely didn't want a repeat of BT7.
No, I'm with you. I agree.
Which probably was a healthy choice.
Agree. Yeah, it's definitely the smarter thing to do. It's just it's tough when you really want to like try and get things done and you just can't.
Suzune.
He does have that pretty Suzune.
Drop the Sunariza, which is a searcher.
Yeah, and drop Incinerator. I'm able to pick up a Rock or Mineral trait card and a Liberator trait card, so I think I got a promo close and a Gogma.
Mm-hmm. You drop a close. Alright, so Beluga will go into the Galga here. So force both of y'all to draw 1. You aren't at 8, so interesting.
He does swing. He does hit a Zophyr, which does just delete lowest play cost Digimon. So unfortunately, the boy does just go bye-bye. I just do a chip, and then just opt to. I think I just Evo in the back, just kind of set up a little bit.
Just set
I go into the promo Landra.
So we do hybrid here, Korikaku for 4, and pass turn.
Yeah, I believe Rio was saying he wasn't seeing rookies. I think he was in a bit of a tight spot.
That's another thing. Like, Korikaku having evolved for 4 over any other tamer besides Tommy is just like, why?
Yeah.
He's good, but like,
no, it's
not a 4 cost good. You do decide to strip the tumble. You gain the memory. Go ahead and cycle a little bit.
Put those cards back on top. And then promo Landra. I can use the close if I wanted to, since I trashed the source. Yeah. The promo Landra being a start of main phase and when Digivolving is so nice. It's very, very good. I do opt to not use the close yet, I suppose. I do go ahead and use it for the Gogma here, though. So at Gogma, I go ahead and source strip to do Digivolve. I still don't use the close. Never mind.
No, you do. There you go.
No, I do. No, I'm just forgetting about her. I think I just tucked the tumble in.
Yeah.
The tumble.
Pyramidi? You see it?
I believe so. I think I was debating on if I wanted to do it now or if I wanted to drop the memory setter close to get as much memory as possible. I just swing the Gogma.
Oh.
You die. Yeah, I just opted for some early aggression. I think because the other thing too is that you don't want to swing. You don't want to like try and like set up your full stack too early. Because I think I had the one Pyramidimon. So I wanted to just kind of like get the trash set up a little bit.
Sure. And like you probably see that Rio doesn't have a rookie, so like you've got time to like set up and everything too.
Exactly. So I just opted to do a little bit of early aggression, put some cards in the trash. The more Tumblemon I can get rolling, the better. I was talking with Anthony about builds for this, and 100% think that I'm going to put some Ugos in just to get some like early chip and aggression, a little bit more search consistency.
Cycle too, yeah.
More than anything, it's just so I can swing early and just try and put tumbles in the trash, so I have more memory gain, trash inheritables, just to extend my turns.
Fair. So you, after dropping the searcher, it looks like you're debating just like building a stack in the back, which is fair at this point.
Yeah, like I was a little bit worried because of the 2 Suzune, because I knew he was going to get 2 memory, so I was kind of concerned about like my, like a Hexablow hitting the board and then me losing one of my closes.
Sure.
But I was like, you know what? If that's how it goes, it's how it goes. At this point, I've made the choices I've made.
Yeah. So Rio goes into the Polar, and then we go into the Skadi for 3.
He's able to play a level 4 lower Digimon, but for each of your opponent's Digimon that have no sources, you can add 1 to that maximum level, so he can play out a level 5, which is pretty good.
Now is that from hand or trash, or just or both?
From hand.
From hand, okay. We do play the Crispale. Crispale does not have an on-play effect, but we'll be able to.
He clears it off of the
Skadi effect.
The Skadi, yeah, I believe so.
You go promote. You gain a memory off of the close. And it looks like you're just debating into what you want to do here, but at this point, you probably just climb the line here.
Oh, that's what it is. Yeah, the one evoing effect, he's able to by placing one Digimon with no Digivolution cards as the bottom security card, this Digimon on suspends, which he's able to place like mine. He can place any Digimon. So that's what he did. He placed it in security. My brain gapped for a moment.
So Evo, you tuck the sources underneath.
Yeah.
Do the thing.
Now I'm just debating how I want to do things. I don't have like everything I need to kind of clear the Skadi entirely, but I can do a little bit of work. Evo into Pyramidi. On Evo, I will strip the Pagano, the Tumble, and the other Tumble. So I'll Digivolve 1 and gain 2 memory.
Yeah.
Put him back down to a Polar. And then end of turn, I can go ahead and just
tuck
put
them
these
back right in.
Yeah, so put the Pagano back in, and I'll just tuck.
That's pretty neat.
Both of the tumbles as well. Oh, sorry, no, I used the close first to put one, and then I end of turn put a Sunriza and 2 tumbles. So I just put 4 sources back in.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's very good. It's very, very nice.
All right, so what does Rio do here? We do see him gain 2 memory off of the 2 Suzunes. And then looks like we're debating going into level 6. I mean, a Hexablow here would be okay. You don't get rid of a Tamer, but at least you get rid of some sources. But they're probably just going to come right back. Regardless, we do go into a Skadi here. Skadi effect will play out, like you said, a level 4 or lower. Play out the Frigi.
The problem here is that he kind of resolved his effects in a weird way. So he uses the Suzune now. Which I think Suzune. Yeah, when you want to play Digivolve. So after playing the Frigi, he uses the Suzune.
Yeah.
Which then basically my effect's the newest effect coming in after he strips the sources. So I'm able to like.
Oh, I see. Sure.
Goof some things.
Yeah.
I think that was the moment there. No, I think he was just. No, he stripped. No, he did his whole thing. He did his whole thing here. It's another time that happens. But sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. But anyways, so he just uses the Skadi effect. I believe.
To attempt to remove it from play, and then you just shed sources to keep it there. Is that right?
No. So he used the. He played out the Frigi. The Frigi stripped sources.
Oh, okay.
And then Skadi effect to place it back into security because he evoed into Skadi again, right? So he just puts it back into security and everything there.
Oh, okay.
Sorry for the confusion. It's sort of a weird resolution. Things were going pretty quick. At this point, I'm just tucking some things, putting some stuff back in. I was able to go ahead and swing and do some checks.
I mean, you're threatening game next turn.
Yeah.
But we do see Chris Pale. We suspend
This
Suzune.
is the mess up. This is the thing. So he evos into Chris Pale, suspends Suzune to strip sources, strips the Digivolve, and then I'm able to Digivolve the Chris Pale Drum before his when Digivolving effect can go off, because my effect
sure. Yeah.
My strip effect is the newest effect in, so I have to resolve that now after the Suzune is resolved.
Play Summon Frost to strip.
Yeah.
And then can't play out the 4 since it did strip sources, unfortunately, and just calls it a day.
Right.
I see what you mean there. Yeah.
Yeah. So it was a little bit of a fumble, which we realized after. And he was like, "Oh, well." He's like, "It happens." I strip a source off the Landra, get some surge, grab a card, tuck it back, use promo close to tuck a source back in. And then I'm just debating what I want to do. I have loads of sources I can load from trash.
Yes, you do.
So I'm kind of sitting pretty right now. Yeah, I go into the EX-08 Gogma, tap both closes to go ahead and put 4 sources. So I put a Tumble, a Pagano, another Tumble, and a Sunriza in there. So he's a big guy.
Then you go into Pyramidi, yeah?
The Pyramidi for 4.
Gain memory back off of the inherits that you stripped. Go ahead, swing. It is a training.
Effect to do the rest of the things. So it's 2 checks and whatnot. I was still just kind of like looking through my hand to resolve things, and then do the rest of the swings.
Fair enough.
And that's game. Yeah. Sorry for the weird little gap there too about when I cleared board after things happened. I don't remember exactly how I cleared it, but I think it involves some collision. I think it involves some collision and some swinging through some things.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I know nothing about Pyramidi at all. So
it's I believe
I just know rock, big swing. That's all I know. That's how my brain processes.
I think I Zofer'd that, or I stripped a bunch of sources and de-digivolved things and then cleared board stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, fair enough.
Oh, I popped the Agu off of stripping as soon as and I de-digivolved it back down to a Frigid because I had 2 de-digivolve sources. So that's why he was stuck in that kind of like weird spot like that. Yeah, that's what I did. So, yeah,
Okay.
Pyramidi honestly can do a lot of stuff. It's very cool. It's very fun. It just takes a bit of setup, which with how fast the game is nowadays, oftentimes that can kind of result in your downfall.
Yeah.
But overall, it's still pretty cool. And I mean, like, I would say it doesn't really have too many bad matchups per se. I think it honestly has some pretty good ones. It's tough against things like Tyrant and stuff like that have one digivolving or protection from Digimon effects.
Well, hopefully you guys enjoy this video. Let us know what you guys think in the comment section down below. And hopefully we catch you on that next video. Bye-bye.